Welcome to Tomahawk DIY, everyone. Today I want to give a review of an Allen Sports Premium 5 bike rack. This is a hitch-mounted version. Here's what the box looks like. It's model 555RR. And this puppy worked pretty well. Make for quite a sight with all these bikes hanging on the back of the vehicle going down the road. But let me tell you a little bit about it, what worked out, and how it went. Now I will make a comment that this was about the lowest cost 5 bike rack trailer or hitch mounted bike trailer that I could find. Found it on Amazon for a little under $200, I believe. For about twice the price you can get a Hollywood rack, which it's a four bike rack that looks much easier to put bikes on and off. So there could be some distinct trade-offs there as far as ease of loading and unloading bikes. And that was a Hollywood rack where the wheels actually roll into the holder, and there's some clamps that clamp down on the bikes. Look very simple to use. So on with the review of this Allen bike rack. The bikes are secured through these straps. They simply strap in and through, pull tight to secure everything on. I added some insulation foam just to help pad things and help some of these smaller bike frames to fit a little bit better. A few features to be aware of. I really like the attachments here at the back of the bike, or at the back of the hitch. These worked out very smoothly. There's a pin to secure things in place. This is a replacement one I had to pick up because I neglected to attach the safety pin earlier, and it fell out, but that was my fault, not the rack's fault. So there's a safety pin, helps keep things nice and secure. It's very snug, tight. I don't feel like the bikes bounce around overly too much. And then there's this ball to pull out that will actually allow the hitch to tilt back. We'll take a look at that in a moment here. And down low there's a loop where you can lock and chain bikes up, as well as loops back here on my hitch to help keep everything secure and safe as you cruise down the road. There were a couple spots where I felt it was necessary to add a little bit of padding and protection in order to keep the bikes from scratching or scraping while driving down the road. The general arrangement of this rack, there's one bike that sits between the rack. This is the bar for the rack right here, this gray bar. And it sits between the bar and the vehicle. And then the other 4 run across the back. Now if you're counting carefully, there's actually 6 bikes on this rack, but you can see several of them are quite small, little kids' bikes. Let's take a look at tilting this back. It's worth noting that it's a little challenging to do this with the 5 bikes, but I do it for demonstration purposes. One of the features I really love is that I can access the back of my minivan even if it's fully loaded. I don't recommend tilting that on your own. I didn't have an assistant here to pull the pin, but you can see it actually is holding all the bikes off the back of the vehicle. That does give you the ability to access the back of your vehicle. This will tilt fully open. I'm going to go ahead and lift this back up. And so you can see it clipped itself in place. It'd be a simple matter to secure the safety pin back in the retaining ring here. So with that, that's a review of the Allen Sports Premium 5 bike rack. It's proved to be a really good rack. Holds the bikes well, nice and secure, sturdy. I didn't feel like the hitch bounced around driving down the road. A rather extensive journey here to over 1,000 miles. I recommend this rack if you're looking for something that's hitch mounted, simple to use, easy to use. If you want something that's low cost, this is the way to go for a lot of bikes. Speaking of loading and unloading bikes, let's take a quick look at that. I've got my bikes locked in place while we were driving on the journey for two reasons. Obviously for theft, as well as just added security in case something did go wrong. So let's get this lock undone. Alright, with the lock undone, we'll remove the cable from the bikes. Okay, with the cable removed, let's take a look at unloading some of these bikes. Alright, and with that, the last bike to come off, just tilt the back of the bike rack down. It's much easier to do with one bike as opposed to 5. You can see the ease of moving this up and down. One last feature I really like, all these straps independently pivot from one another, which can be really helpful in aligning with a particular bike to get the straps tightened down. The other great thing is the ease at which this opens or extends the arms for the bikes. There's these two knobs, they just pinch in and it pivots up. And just like that, and the bike rack is extended and ready to be loaded with bikes. One thing that's also very nice with this bike rack is the ease with which it can be installed into your hitch. There's a bolt right here. It's a single bolt that runs through, and it's a no wobble bolt. So once it's in place and tightened down, this hitch isn't moving. Right there, you can see I'm actually pushing the entire car with that, and the hitch isn't wobbling at all. So there you have it. That's a review of the Allen Sports Premium 5 bike rack, model 555RR. That's a great little bike rack. This is about the lowest cost bike rack I could find for 5 bikes. It's also proved to be very highly rated and worked very efficiently and effectively. If you want one that's easier to load bikes on and off, take a look at the Hollywood. There's a 4-bike version where the wheels will roll right into slots and get clamped down. But otherwise, this is a great bike rack. Highly recommend it. Thanks for watching Tomahawk DIY. Hope you enjoy the video, and give me a like if it was helpful to you. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.